The Scavengers, directed by Lee Frost, released in 1969. Content warning. This will include talks about abuse and racism. I'll try to be as tactful as possible, but just be warned. The best and most realist scene in the film, because it doesn't have any racism or abuse, is when they're singing about their horse dying and getting eaten up by vultures. It's a very real and painful scene. And the horse actually is dying. I'm sure it was from natural causes and didn't have anything to do with the filmmaking. Like the horse just got overheated or something. After the film tricks us with likable, natural feeling, well written dialogue for 20 minutes, it starts to become disgusting when they're presented with these women and they have a gross reaction to them. After some consensual seeming dancing, the film starts to become disgusting when they pour beer on her and they suck it off her body. This is really gross and abusive. After 25 minutes of dialogue that's even more boring than before, they start punching this man. And I guess you could argue that it's just as brutal as how they treat the woman, but the woman scenes were more disgusting and they happened more often. And they brutally abused the black woman and they focus on the guy crying and sobbing about being abused at the same time. Like they're putting just the most focus on both scenes. Like we're supposed to care about both people, even though one's racist and one's the victim. And there's a scene showing how nipwith the people in the Confederacy could be when this man talks about the camel story and it's obviously a complete lie. Like this never happened. And the screen freezes up a lot. I don't know why. I guess it's to fill up time. Maybe you could argue that this movie is supposed to show what's not supposed to happen, and that this is a bad thing by brutally showing these scenes. But it overdoes it a bit, and it's exaggerated, I think, but maybe it was really this bad. And this is to show what we should not be like, but is still um racist and hard to watch. After a 20-minute shootout scene and the black person punching the white people, this movie ends with none of the white people dying and some black people dying, and the white man applied to be eaten by vultures, but he could easily stand up and not get eaten by the vultures, so that's not a punishment. So that's the Scavengers. This is a terrible, racist, brutal movie, and still think that maybe it was just supposed to show a bad example, but it's still way too racist to be good to sit through. It's a really hard film to sit through, and it's really bad, and it's way poorly paced, and it's just not a good movie. I know there's still gonna be people arguing that this is a purpose to be made because it's to show a bad example, but that's not good enough because nobody really dies. None of the white people die at least, and only the black people get punished. So the black people don't win. Nobody really wins in this movie. Nobody looks good in this movie. It is just a terrible, untactful, harsh film.